Alrighty, hello there everyone. I'm the man you call Jigsaw, and this is a permadeath run for the Evil Within. We are doing a AKUMU difficulty here. And we're doing permadeath with some restrictions. And as you might have noticed, we are starting here from chapter 2. This is something that we decided to do a bit late on to these runs that we've been doing.
Hello? Anybody there?
So we've been doing these runs for a few months. Months ago, we started doing these permadeath runs, permadeath attempts here, where I did do the full game. But then as the runs went on, I was like, you know, this chapter 1 thing is eating up a lot of time of me. And chapter 1 does not offer like any sort of difficulty to the run. So I was like, alright, we're gonna do these runs no intro. We're gonna start from chapter 2. Because chapter 1 offers no added thing to the run.
There's no way to ensure your future memories. This way, please.
Overall, we probably did about 80 plus attempts on this. And none of those were, well, when we actually did when we did actually start from chapter 1, like I'd say we did probably 60 to 70 attempts. None of those I died once in chapter 1.
What the hell?
So yeah, we decided to start from chapter 2. Just to for my sanity's sake and entertainment's sake, stream entertainment's sake. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with permadeath means just you're permanently dead. You know, if you die in the run, you have to start over from the beginning. And in our case, if I die at any point in the game, even if Joseph dies, I have to start off from chapter 2. If you've been watching for a while, you've already known that I've done like no death runs before, but not to this caliber.
Shit. What the hell is going on?
This is
Where am I?
yeah, so we're doing this with not being able to use any keys or upgrades, so we have to deal with Sebastian's default stamina for the entire game.
Gondola.
Plus, we're not using the fighting chance pack, which gives you, you know, a double barrel shotgun, the flame bolts, and so on. All that stuff just to like help you out. And I also added in like more caveats, like we also did no major glitches, in which there are a few glitches in this game I could do to make the attempts easier, to run easier on me. For example, the chapter 11 gate skip at the beginning. There's also the flashbulb glitch in chapter 6 on the segment after the cabin fight. So I could have made that easier. So I wanted to do this run as authentically as possible. You know, I didn't want to get much advantage from like anything. Now I'm kind of think did I forget any restrictions that I'm thinking of? But yeah, no upgrades, no keys. We're also doing playing at 60 FPS as well. This makes the game even more difficult. The enemies their animations are faster. It's easier for them to hit shit and so on. The game kind of like a little bit breaks more.
What the fuck?
So we've like upped the challenge even as much as possible here. But yeah, we're doing a live commentary here, so let me see. I see iTech in the chat. Hello, what's up, Magic? What's up, guys? Welcome on in. We're doing a live commentary. We just got the permadeath run here. If you're just joining the stream here. Yeah, we're gonna go over all the madness that happened in this. There won't be too much for me to commentate in here, but yeah. So this is simple stuff. We just walk up to this guy, stealth kill him. If you walk up to him at the certain moment there, he won't like turn around. Hey there, Milo. So this would be the first possible reset point here. First thing we're gonna do with this part is we're just gonna walk up here, and then we're gonna sprint. You don't really wanna. You could sprint right away if you want, but it's kind of bad to walk up here because of the certain animation that the hunted do when they alert and you're walking. They react slower to you. They don't run after you as quickly. So you want to walk up a bit and then start sprinting. Now here I'm going to fully drain my stamina. We're just going to circle around here, bait this guy around. This is like perfect timing here. We can kind of kill a little bit of time here. Sprint up here, get everyone's attention. A little bit of a close call here. Here I'm like looking for the torch and checking if any of the hunted are still around. Just I'm pretty sure there's still one alive somewhere. He's like somewhere over there. Yeah, and now here I'm just gonna walk up here, get those two guys' attention. And now I'm just watching to see what they do. Yeah, we also get the. You see the way Sebastian just disarmed there twice? I disarmed the trap. And then after that, Sebastian entered the disarm animation again. He does that. There's something with like, because the flame is like on the ground there, it causes Sebastian to do that like animation twice. If you've like disarmed the trap, you know, while the flame is all there and they're burning. That just happens for whatever reason. There's a few glitches like that in the game that involve either the double animation like that. It happens with the crossbow as well. And of course what was it just explained there with the yeah, with the haunted burning there, that also can happen with if you set like a bolt down, like an electric bolt or something while the bodies are burning. It's like where they're burning at. That bolt can just evaporate. It just yeah. It will just go into the voids. So yeah, we had a fairly simple chapter 2 there. Yeah, we didn't have too much go wrong in that chapter 2. The hunters all went to the bear traps. Burned the bodies. They didn't like, do anything weird. Stuff like that can happen. Yeah, so we'll just do the usual stuff that we do here. We'll immediately go to the left here, grab the axe, and we'll just make our way up to Jimenez here and then get to the Sadist as quickly as possible. I would say probably the most dangerous thing in this chapter is probably the sniper, even though he's mostly like harmless. I would say as long as you're quick enough, the sniper will never get you.
I'm a doctor.
But he can actually like shoot you as you're about to enter the barn. Because there's the timing where the cutscene here with Jimenez happening. We have the cutscene here, and then once we like, do the stuff with where we get rid of the trap on the gate or whatever. And then like after like, I don't know, 10-20 seconds, however long it is, another cutscene with Jimenez will happen. And while that's happening, you know, you're stuck in place, and it can give time for the haunted with the sniper to attack you.
There are too many to shoot our way through.
If you're like, you know, going right for the sadist like we are. But like I said, if you're quick enough, you won't get hit by him. Yeah, so these incoming, there's 2 haunted here. One of these guys has a gun, one has a torch. Now, there are a lot of haunted in this game that are designed to not attack you until they've walked to their, you know, trigger point or position, whatever you want to say. So you can just run by those guys. They have to, at least the first guy has to go up the stairs until he, like, fully aggroes. So, yeah, as long as you just keep going, you're good to go there. You can avoid those haunted. And I hear to say it's literally going to spawn in and right as we go to here. And for this strat, we're literally just going to use 2 axes, which do most of his health. And now we just land 8 handgun bullets into him. If you're in any way asking, like, why not go for headshots? Because, you know, it does more damage. If you played this game, you'll know how inconsistent the handgun is. It's not worth going for headshots. It's very... Even if you're right up in the enemy, it's very easy for your shots to miss. So... we're going to shoot the biggest part of the sadist, you know? The waist.
I better hold on to this.
The thickest part. Don't want to miss any shots, so. And something else to point out about this whole permadeath run, I have designed this run to be like it is a speed run, but at the same time, it's also more designed to be a consistent run. So I'm going to be collecting way more trap parts here because of them, you know, when things go wrong and all that. I wanted this run to be like a run where things can go wrong. I don't care about the time. I just want to see if I can get myself out of the bad situation. And that's what makes this really fun, actually. And there's a lot of bad situations in this run. Hey, thank you, Feline. Feline asks, my first time that I've done a permadeath run. I've done deathless runs before, but this is my... This was a long time coming. This was like kind of like the last thing I needed to do in this game was to get a deathless, no key, no upgrade run.
Wait! Over here!
So...
Wait, officer. You must take me with you.
Detective.
So this is a pretty big deal, you know? This is a long time coming.
That we find him.
For the longest time, if I wanted to get, you know, to work on to achieve a no key, no death upgrade run. No key, no upgrade, no death run. And of course, yeah, like we're doing this with no glitches, like I was saying before.
Yes.
No like major glitches. We're doing this in 60 FPS, makes it harder.
You're thinking it was familiar and safe.
You know where we are?
Just ahead is the hospice my brother runs. He'll take us in.
That didn't answer my
Oh,
question.
hi there, fish.
I honestly don't know. For all I know, I'm losing my mind and you're just a delusion. But I'd like to think I still have a shred of dignity.
So here I've changed the strat that I do here. Usually I would grab the axe here and use that in the invisible haunted, but there's a tiny percentage chance that you can get me, so I decided to remove the RNG from the run.
He's gone down there.
And I even grabbed like an extra trap part from chapter 3 just so I could craft a flashbulb for this guy. So yeah, I'm trying to craft the flashbulb here.
Leslie. Oh, thank heavens. Please, Dr. Jimenez is here.
You know, I'm the reason you still play Evil Within. Hey, yeah, that's what we do here. We keep these games alive.
This place is a death trap. Is there anywhere safe at all?
I think that's unlikely.
Can't get out. Can't get out.
We must be going this way.
Yeah, so straightforward stuff there. We just use the flash and the invisible haunted here. And at this point now, I'm changing the bolt to the harpoons because we're going to pick up 2 incoming.
Who the hell? What the? Doctor? Leslie? Fuck. What is going on here?
Alright, so yeah, we're just going to shoot that. It's, you could say that's RNG there because, you know, how inconsistent the bullets are. Unless you upgrade the accuracy. It's good RNG if we get that in the first shot. And then, yeah, we're going to set this at a specific spot for the Ruik clone. Another thing I'm doing with the flash bolts is I'm making sure I have 2 flash bolts available at all times right now. The next like guaranteed flash bolt that we'll be picking up is in chapter 6, so just to save time and all that, we just like craft them. And so here we bait out the haunted. So yeah, if you like sprint to the door like I do at the beginning of the fight there, that will like bait the haunted here. So we can like group them up. This is all like unintended, by the way. I do not intend to use a flash bolt here. So we're down 2 trap parts. But like I was saying before, that's what this whole run is about, is going with whatever goes wrong. I wouldn't even consider this in any way terrible. So, not really anything noteworthy of pointing out here with Laura. It's just they're just running away.
What is it with you?
Yeah, so we just run away, disarm the traps, get into the elevator here. The main thing here is actually Laura can actually hit you through this door when it closes. Her arm actually clips through and it can do damage to you. Yeah, so just to make sure Laura doesn't get us here, we're gonna wait for her and then just burn her here.
Close.
Alright, that's chapter 4. What was the cringiest chapter? Oh, just wait and see. Just you wait and see. You guys are in for a treat for stuff that happens in this run. And if you're wondering about the stealth kill there and the invisible haunted, it literally just comes down to you sprinting right at the beginning of the chapter. Don't waste any time, just immediately run. And then, yeah, just go behind where the haunted is. And you'll see the prompt and just stealth kill. There really is nothing to it other than that. Yeah, so my strat here was to just shotgun them out of the way, and then when they're coming in here now, the two of them will always be like around here. So I can just flash them together and run by. Let's see. So yeah, so when you first enter this whole like puzzle area, if you just walk forward to the first wall that you're facing, once you come through the door, you'll always end up at the same puzzle room. So that's how like I memorize this every time. And then I just like go clockwise. The first puzzle rooms will always be on the left side, and then the third one will be on the right. Hey there, Mizai. So here we're gonna heal Joseph. We only need to heal him a little bit, so there's no need to fully heal him at this point, unless you're really, you know, if you're playing casually, fully heal him. But yeah, for what we're doing. And here we're gonna use the ball to bait this haunted here. So this is actually a bit of RNG here. Sometimes she will see you hide in the corner there. If she does, I recommend either just completely just running to the the aisle on the ground, go behind it, and then like shoot it as the first hunter is about to hit it, and then just run into the room beside, run into the the room beside you.
Think we can get past it.
And just be ready with like a shotgun or whatever for whoever survives the flame. That's like the backup strat I go for there. But the main reason I do this strat is to save the harpoon that I have.
Look, let's just get out of here. There's something wrong with this place.
Yeah.
So incoming here we have one of the most like inconsistent parts of the game. Part can be the most chaotic. This part can go like really well or just really badly. The general idea of this part is to group up as many haunted as possible and burn them together.
Joseph, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine.
So we're gonna start off here. If you're quick enough, you can drop down here and get a stealth kill on her. And now we're gonna use her body to burn the other guy here. And it's just RNG if he's gonna get Joseph there or not. And so if we're lucky, we would have gotten like the 3 of them together. And now at this point, I'm just trying to kill these hunters as quickly as possible before the hunt get out from the other gate. Which, like, right now, this is when things are just going completely wrong. The main thing I want here is to not use so much shotgun ammo. That's my main concern here right now. I'm watching Joseph at the same time. This wasn't actually too bad. We had some things go like really wrong here, but yeah, we just have this one guy left for the first phase.
Watch out! We've got dynamite.
Yeah, so we don't kill this guy right away because he triggers the next wave, and you've only a small amount of time before they spawn in. So I want to wait for him to die there. We have the axe here, and now we can just wait at this door. I know these hunters are gonna be blocked by this door, and we can just axe them now. They'll be like, yeah, axe them, pick up the axe that they dropped, kill the next hunted, and pick up their axe, and then we can use their axe to kill this guy. Nice.
Watch out! They've got dynamite. Find cover. They're shooting. Is that it? I think there's still something.
And here comes the next wave here. You gotta wait. You gotta stand like at that spot there where Joseph is.
Don't be a hero. Back off.
And this is all there's some RNG here too. A lot of time you won't be able to burn all 4 of them together.
Got dynamite.
Alright, yeah. Watch this guy. He almost gets me. Close call. There's the game doing its Papega aiming.
Needs help. Damn it. That was close. You better come have a look at
Yeah, for Apex, hi there's Psycho. But yeah, pretty okay water tank. We survived, so.
We're running out of time. Where do these cables go? I'll go. Tell me what to do.
So here I'm just trying to scavenge, see if any of these boxes will drop a trap part. Get the axe for that guy. At this point here too, if you want to be 100% consistent, you're better off just shotgunning that guy. But I was like, all right, I'm just gonna YOLO run through there.
Look at the control panel. It's got the same kind of dials, right? Yeah, a top one and a bottom one. Set the
That was my favorite voice of Sebastian. Oh, Anson Mount, the first game.
Hang on, I'm coming. Where'd they go? Joseph!
Yeah, so just to reiterate, we're doing a live commentary right now of this. I I was doing these permadeath runs with a mixture of on-stream runs, and then I was doing offline runs. And I just managed to get the run there today offline. So now we're commentating the run here. After many attempts. It's been a journey. So here I'm getting I'm putting the grenades there in the shortcut, just so I can switch to it incoming here.
We're counting on you.
All right.
Compared to PS5 though, I think the PC version is better. The PC version is the best version of this game. All the console versions are horrible. They're all unstable 30 FPS. So
We should go.
I'm glad you're both all right.
even PS5, yes, PS5 doesn't just magically make like games better.
Maybe he didn't see me as a threat.
For most games to be better on the PS5, the devs need to optimize it, like patch it in. It's not just the console that makes it better. It does happen for some games, but most games not.
Another one of those doors.
Yeah, so we're gonna use the grenade here just to get rid of the two haunted. And so here we're just gonna immediately run up here, get Laura's attention, go find the fire, shoot it immediately. The quicker you shoot this, the quicker the oil will go away here. And that's when like the hitbox of the flame goes away. So we wait for that and then we can just run past.
Fire seems to work.
So yeah, the strat we're gonna do here is we're gonna start off with a shotgun shot, burn her, run away. Need to get distance because my own explosive bolt can kill me as well. Alright, burn her from the next body she spawns from. Here we're gonna wait a second. If you don't wait here, sometimes she won't burn from this furnace there. She'll actually avoid it. So just waiting there for a second or whatever, that will make it so that she usually will always get hit. So for this lever here, it's a little bit faster just to shoot it like this. It'll also help with making sure she gets hit by the furnace. I've had times where I just press the lever there and she avoids it anyway. And that is a decent chapter 5. I hope you guys are ready for chapter 6 because it's a wild ride.
Subject's case history cites developmental delays, indicates issues with communication, social cognition, repetitive behaviors, signs of synesthesia.
Hello there, Minimal.
Genealogy suggests increased susceptibility to external stimuli, pattern adaptiveness. Could you be what I've been searching for all these years, and under my own nose? Unbelievable. There can be no mistake. This one is compatible.
Alrighty, so I'm purposely standing at a certain spot here to just to get this guy into the middle of the room. You'll actually like move his collision if you stand like in front of him. Sometimes he just doesn't line up in the middle there, so. Is there any AI differences on the PS5 that isn't major on PC? Like, the AI differences are FPS, so when you play on PC with 60 FPS, you're gonna have a major difficulty spike with the enemies. They're faster. Faster, more aggressive.
Did they do something to my head?
You don't look well. You should take better care of yourself.
Photographs? A church.
So yeah, incoming now, we have one of the biggest highlights of the whole game here, Chapter 6. Very infamous chapter for playing this game on AKUMU, especially for this run where we're doing no upgrades and no keys, so we've got to avoid the haunted with Sebastian's default stamina.
What was that sound? Leslie?
Sebastian? Sebastian? Sebastian?
Alright, since I used the harpoon there in Chapter 5, so we're going to grab this one here.
Same place as the photographs.
Now, I believe in this run we didn't get any random grenades. There are like 3 guaranteed grenades we can get between like Chapter 3 or whatever, or Chapter 4. Up until like now.
Shit.
Alright, the cabin fight. So you'll always you're usually guaranteed to dodge. You'll always dodge the axe throw at the beginning there if you just walk forward. It's a guaranteed dodge. So my strat at the beginning is to walk forward and then watch what that first hand on the left is doing, and just react to what he's doing. So if he throws the axe, I just walk forward and then I'll start walking, but not too far because he can throw the axe again. So I want to stay close to him.
Much longer. Another moment. Just keep me covered.
But we, like you see me do there before, we use the harpoons as well there, just to kill as much time. Because the whole cabin fight segment is a timed... It's just all a whole time thing. So here I'm just trying my best to manage my stamina. Don't sprint too much.
Got it. Let's go.
Just take my time, no need to rush through the door. And yeah, once you get to like here, Joseph will start running through the door. This will also trigger the next set of enemies. Alright. Yeah, you can see things going wrong here. I was trying to shoot the barrel. Once again, that didn't burn him because the wall is in the way. So I'm just, right now I'm like, alright, kill these haunted fast because the next set of enemies they're incoming.
I'll get the trap. You hold them off.
So the next wave of enemies after these guys is triggered if you kill one of the guys that isn't the fat guy or the girl. One of these two haunted trigger the next wave. So now we just kite them. Now we just kite them. The main thing that'll get me killed here is the hunt to do like a 3-hit combo. And because this game is janky, and even more janky on 60 FPS, the hunter can get a boost on higher frame rates. So they just like zoom across the room and they can catch up to you. That attack right here, that 3-hit combo he's doing right there. You can see like he's sort of like moving forward while doing it. You'll get like a sped up animation on higher frame rate. And yeah, it'll catch up to you. It's got me many times. Alright. So that's the cabin fight. Nice. So you guys are about to see something very cool incoming. I discovered a new way to kill the haunted in the game. Chat. Chat, this is gonna be cinema. You guys are about to witness cinema right here. So right here, I'm just killing these guys. Just trying to do whatever. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's the guy after this now. So first we're gonna shoot the walls here. This is gonna attract the haunted on the other side of the thing to that area. And now, what we're going to do is use this harpoon bolt here and knock this guy into the explosive thing and it kills him. Yes!
Get to cover. They're shooting from above.
Certainly a unique way to get rid of him. Yeah, so now we start the segment here. Snipe the first one, explosive bolt for the second one there.
Now we can get through without getting skewered. We won't stand a chance.
Use the handgun for that. So here, if I was a bit quicker getting to here, I wouldn't have had to shoot those guys there. But it took a bit of time. The haunted that I killed there with that guy that with the bomb on the wall there, those guys will kill Joseph, so that's why I was spending all that time getting rid of them. Yeah, now we just get the axe, get the thing there, now we just watch what these guys are doing. And now we just enter the status fight. When you enter the status fight, it makes all the haunted in the area despawn, unless they're in this area. So yeah, I actually missed that shot there. It's fine. We just need to land the second headshot. And so two sniper rounds to the head, and then a flashbolt plus a stab. And that's the status down.
Let's be careful. Let's look for another way out.
So yeah, pretty decent segment there. Not too bad.
This is what the holdup was.
So usually at this part I would use Joseph and put a bolt on him, either an explosive bolt or an electric bolt. And it will completely get rid of the two Haunted that are carrying him. But I want to save the resources, so we're just going to use the handgun to get rid of them. I want to save the trap parts.
Do you think Kidman is okay?
I don't like that they used her as bait. Almost like someone's toying with us. Hang in there. Just a little further.
So yeah, at this point in the run, I'm not like really that nervous. It's not until I get to about like chapter 10. That's when I start like, that's when I start turning into the Joker. That's when I start going cray.
You okay?
That's when my body gets like the most nerves. That's when I start losing control of myself. Oh.
You should have just let them.
Yeah, so for this part here, it's random like how quickly the Haunted are gonna like get up to us here. The first two Haunted are the ones that you have to worry about. Most of the time, you'll only have the first Haunted to deal with, but the second one will be like right behind them most as well. Right. Now, so yeah, you always have to kill the first guy. He will actually like attack you if you don't do anything to him. But the last four Haunted here, they don't aggro to you unless you attack them. And even though that second Haunted also bumped off the Haunted, thankfully that doesn't like trigger anything. But yeah, amazing gameplay here.
Hurry, this way.
Joseph, are you all right?
Yeah.
Well, this spot here is very simple. It's just we can scavenge for a bunch of stuff. I highly recommend breaking all the boxes here. There's a high chance you'll get trap parts and so on, shotgun ammo.
We gotta keep moving.
But I'm gonna get this. These chests usually have 2 trap parts in them. Also got an RNG trap part there too. That's gonna help out. Is that behavior of the enemy's frame rate related? What we just did there? No, you can do that in any version of the game. It's difficulty dependent. That strat only works on Nightmare and AKUMU. The enemy's AI is a certain way on casual and survival, and then they're like usually the same on Nightmare and AKUMU. So.
Where do you suppose we are?
More like when? This architecture seems straight out of the Middle Ages.
Yeah, but there's electricity. Elevators.
It's kind of funny that it doesn't work on the lower difficulties. You would think the lower difficulties it would work, you know? because it's the easier thing, but no, it's the reason why it's a thing on higher difficulty is because the enemies are more aggressive and they're designed to go after Joseph because he's turning the crank so you can escape. So as long as you don't attack them, they don't aggro to you.
I'm counting on you.
That's why I do this in this run. I don't count it as a glitch. Chat, we're just simply standing on the board. I'm not doing a glitch. I just simply chose to run up to the board and stand on it. And conveniently it blocks them, you know? I'm not doing that and glitchy or anything like that. You know? I didn't do any glitches. Yeah, so to remove the RNG from this part, I'm gonna snipe that guy. I could do this part without sniping that guy. But there's like a teeny chance he can snipe me before I get to this cutscene here. So we're just gonna snipe and get rid of him.
That should lead you out near the path to the church. Keep going. I'll cover you.
It's not a glitch, it's a feature. It's Todd Howard approved. Alright. Yeah, so here, we're going to use one explosive bolt here. I think I kind of messed up here. Let me see. Yeah, like I was trying to equip the grenades. I messed up there. It's actually not that bad. It's funny, like, when I was, like, playing this part, it felt worse than, like, actually how it looks. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Shit. A dead end.
But it's a pretty standard fight there. You won't really have too much issues with that part. If you, like, do what I do there. So here's one of the glitches I am doing in the game, because it's just to speed up the game, just to get rid of the downtime as much as possible. But if you're unaware, there is a glitch with the handgun. Well, you can do it with nearly any gun, but it's more... There's a bigger frame window with the handgun and the magnum. But basically, if you stand still at like a door, a valve and all that, and you press the reload button and then immediately spam the interact button, it will speed up any animation that you interact with then. So you can instantly turn valves and so on. And you can like instantly open doors, things like that. So you're gonna see me purposely like shoot a shot, a handgun shot at certain points so I can get ready to reload, which we're gonna do up for the puzzle incoming here.
Are you all right?
I could. There is certain parts of this game where I could use it to my advantage, but I actually purposely took that out of the run, those parts out of the run, or I don't do the glitch at those segments, because I want to do this run as authentically as possible. I didn't want any glitches to give me an advantage, so I'm only gonna do it if it's gonna like in any way quicken up the run. Because there's already too much downtime in this game. There's already too much unskippable things in this game, so but you'll see the second we're gonna shoot the shot here, we're gonna stand at the thing, reload, and you can see the way the valve's like instantly going over there, but we're still doing the animation there. It still is faster to do this if you're wondering.
You making this right?
Doesn't mean anything to me. Should it?
Now, hold on a second. I jotted something down. I heard something.
There's some RNG or whatever with Joseph here, how quickly he gets to this elevator.
It seems that was correct.
So the best RNG is him running here right now like that. It all depends on like how quickly you do the puzzle there. the timing of like you sprinting through them and his dialogue. So incoming here is the Sentinel boss fight, one of the most inconsistent parts of the game. There's a lot going on in this fight. With the strat we're doing here, using explosive bolts is usually really good for this fight because, you know, every shot that lands on them, it staggers them and knocks them over, so... But there is a caveat to that as well. Like, let's say you use an explosive bolt and knock them over and then shoot them right away. The dog will usually just, like, jump back up instantly and then lunge at you. So you could, like, set down an explosive bolt and then just keep, like, wait for him to get up then. And then do it again. And you can just keep doing that until he dies. If you want, like, mostly a guaranteed kill on him. But yeah, we're going to do this usual strat we do here. We're putting the explosive bolt in Joseph's ankle. For whatever reason, you have to put in his ankle if you want this to go off during this cutscene here. Or just interrupt the fight. And basically the dog lunges at you at the beginning of the fight. That's mostly what this is for, to prevent that from happening. When you do this, it staggers them at the beginning of the fight. So we have more control. He will either just look at me or fall over. Alright, so he just looked at me, so I'm going to set that behind him. And now I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to wait for him to get up. And now I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to shoot now, because if I shoot him when he's down, he will just instantly jump up and then lunge at me. And that's, like, you know, pretty scary. So we just need to land the explosive bolts, and then 2 sniper rounds should finish him off. And so here we're gonna reload this. I'm gonna walk before I sprint because of stamina. I'm gonna freeze the dog here for consistency.
Hey, over here! Over here!
The freeze lasts a long time, so it's definitely, I think it's worth doing that. You have enough time to, like, you know, if you freeze them, like, kind of where I froze them there just before you get to the glasses,
It's not just about being
you'll have more than enough time to get back before he's, like, has any chance to run at you.
Let's focus on finding Kidman.
Jeez, Joseph, all that for a pair of glasses.
Oh boy, so yeah, at this point, you know, we're chilling. Like, we just did a very anxiety-inducing chapter there. Chapter 6 is pretty crazy. And chapter 7 here is a complete 180. It's a very slow chapter, there's not much going on.
It's all right, I'm here. Nothing is gonna get you. No other way.
Hey, Joseph. I'd better start searching for my partners.
So yeah, coming up here, we have the haunted at this little thing we need to take the item from here. We're simply just gonna wait for him to walk a little bit up there, just so he's not right beside it. Because this, like, freezes all the hunt in the area, but once, you know, we're done here, they can
Looks loose.
immediately, like, come after us or whatever, so... If he's too close to me, he's gonna immediately just, like, hit me straight away.
fits.
And so here we're gonna start doing the... Oh yeah, I actually failed the angle glitch here. I went I don't know if I like initially just failed or I was too far. I think it was because I was like to the side of it. I wasn't standing like directly like in front of it, so like it failed. A little thing to point out here, there's a alter ego about the income here. You want to make sure you're on the right side of the screen here. This guy will enter a grab animation if you're standing on the left side. So just run up to the right side of him if you want to avoid getting grabs. And then like I was explaining earlier in the game as well, there's parts where the enemies in this game have to walk to a certain spot before they can start attacking you. That's what just happened there. 3 of those alter ego enemies. Yeah, the 3 of those guys have to walk up a little bit there before they can start, you know, coming after you. Does the reload glitch work with the max upgrade? No. It stops working after the first... After this, like the... After level 2, I believe. I believe you can do like 1 upgrade. And then after that, it stops being effective. Something like that. Because like the animation is too fast for it to do anything, so...
Just one more.
Okay, so yeah, very simple stuff here. Simply want to set the electric bolt here. You want to actually be careful where you set this, because if it's not set at the right spot, like if that electric bolt is actually too close to me, that alter ego behind me there, he usually always goes for like a melee attack, so he could actually possibly hit me before the electric bolt stuns him. But usually not. But yeah, like I was saying, Chapter 7 is a nice break from everything we've been doing, but it's gonna get very, very chaotic. I would say from, like, you know, Chapter 8 plus. And then it just goes to full gear from, like, Chapter 10. I would say Chapter 9 as well. But once I hit like Chapter 10 on like this kind of run, my nerves are going crazy. My heart rate is going up. And then like the closer I'm getting to Chapter 15, the more my hands start shaking. It's pretty crazy. It's the thrill I get from these runs, so. I've actually failed runs in the past, literally just because I got so nervous. It's happened a few times. It's too bad I'm not a robot. If I was a robot, I would have completed more runs. Sadly, I'm just human. Alright, so I could have an advantage here with the handgun glitch here. I could turn this quicker, you know, and get through with the keeper here, but no, I'm going to do it normally. We're not going to do the glitch to get an advantage. I'm just going to turn this normally. Which, if you're tapping as fast as you can, you'll always like get by there before the keeper has a chance to get you. Same as I'll be doing it for the last the last valve that we turn. I'll be using the glitch for this one because it's just to speed up the segments. Alright, so yeah, we have the 2 harpoons saved for the keeper here. We quick switch them between the harpoon to the shotgun, and then by the time we hit with the shotgun, he'll stagger. So we have time to reload the harpoon then, and then switch to the shotgun again. Hey there, Marcos. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, do follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. Sometimes I'll be commentating these on stream. I'll be doing challenge runs live on stream. So yeah, come on, definitely do join us over here on the old Twitch. They just actually explained the last part there. Should have been explained the last bit there. It's not RNG with that last part there with the keeper not getting me. As long as I freeze him at that certain point where I did, and then manage my stamina correctly there, and I'm tapping as fast as I can, you'll always be able to turn the crank there before he's able to hit you. Okay, so the beginning of chapter 8 here. We have a board in our way to shoot here. Usually I would actually just run up and shoot this, but I'm actually going to pre-shoot it from here. Mainly because of our stamina. There's a body blocking our way, which you'll see him like getting stopped with a collision there. So it's just best to shoot it from the distance and then get the right stamina that I need to run through. Or the... yeah, one of those alter egos are going to get me, so... Hi there, Moon. Hi there, Drea. Good to see you. Welcome on in. We're currently commentating my completed permadeath run. It's been a long journey. But we're here. Chat, we started from the bottom and now we're here. Doing good. Hey, you guys are here now, so I'm doing amazing, you know? I'm doing amazing. Alrighty, chat, so... I'm gonna grab the flash here. So I could use the flash here, or... use 2 shotgun rounds. And actually the flash is a bit RNG by getting them 1 hit as well, but the choice of either using the shotgun or the flash here is depending on like what resources I'll be using at certain points. So using the shotgun there just aligns better with what we'll be picking up and all that. And so here, if you didn't know, if you press the free aim button or just the shoot button in water, you'll walk faster. And as long as we're quick enough, we can just run by these babies in the water there. And then here, this part's RNG, so we're going to use a flash there to just to stagger them. But yeah, like I was saying, I can't exaggerate enough how difficult a run like this is. It's not something that's going to really be achieved like quickly. This has taken us a long time to do. We've done like 70 plus attempts on this to get this, so 70 to 80 or whatever. There's probably actually more than that, honestly. Probably a bit more than that. Oh.
Doc.
Alright. Because this game is not optimized for higher frame rate, we're going to change the FPS here to 30. Because there is a cart in this hallway here that you can see on the right side of the screen there. The Amalgam Alpha can knock this cart in front of us and we'll be collision blocked. And then we're dead. It's over. You lose. Game over. Back to the beginning. Yeah, so right now, as I'm doing this run, like, this is when I start getting, this is when I really start getting nervous now. Because, like, the RNG of the game is increasing again. anything can go wrong. There could just be one little simple thing that I might not have thought of in the moment or something that could get me.
Someone else's memories?
I kind of wish I had a heart rate monitor, actually, for doing these runs.
Have a bad dream?
My heart rate was going crazy from, like, after chapter 10.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Memories are vague things indeed. It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by others. That is why they must be cherished. You look at...
No, not that way. No.
Alright, so yeah, we're on our way to the mansion here. So if you're unaware, the mansion is has a lot of RNG in it. All the enemies and all that you see in the mansion it's completely random if they're going to be there or not. The only thing that we can guarantee really is the two haunted that are usually like at a body, eating the body. They will either be downstairs or upstairs. It'll be different every run. So we're going to start with downstairs, and if they're not there, they will be upstairs in the library area.
Hey,
Or I guess beside it.
damn it.
So basically, my strategy will kind of change depending what's going on.
What do we have here?
Yeah, so let's see. My strat here is to start off, do this puzzle, then we go upstairs, get the first dial. And there can be two RNG haunted waiting for us in the library. One has a gun, so very, very dangerous. Can be a very easy dodge and run. Also, we just got really rare RNG there. There's usually a haunted that always breaks through that door, but he wasn't there this run. That's a really rare RNG to get. That he's not there. But yeah, now I'm just seeing is, alright, are they here? Depending what happens, I'm either going to use a freeze bolt or a flash bolt. But at this point now, we're just going to go this way. So I could have gotten the other dial there in the library, but I want to go this way now because I want to do all this part here before Ruik spawns in.
Shit. Again.
Yeah, the reason for that is that Ruik, once Ruik is spawned in, he blocks up this fireplace so you can't enter it while he's, like, you know, wandering around and chasing you. So I prefer to just, like, be able to do this and then have him spawn, like, right after this now. And basically, we're going to kite him and just, like, walk in a circle once we get around the library area. So then we can just get the other dial, and then we can just finish off the mansion then. Just do the last parts. Yeah, so Ruik never really, at the beginning here, he never really like spawns in front of you around. It probably has something to do with the hallway or something. But yeah, at this point, run up here now. He should just always like spawning behind me here. So now we're just gonna walk with him. His animations and speed are sped up in Nightmare and AKUMU. You'll see here like he's walking really. He has a sped up animation. Yep, there we go. Also, if you're having problems with Ruik, a nice strat is to point the camera behind Sebastian there, because he can't spawn in front of you then. If your camera is like, you know, not facing like ahead of Sebastian, like he can't spawn in front of you then. His spawn like is like connected with wherever your camera is facing. So it can be a little bit of manipulation. And at this point here, there can be 3 extra hunted here, but they're not here this time. There could be, but they're not here this time. And then the last bit of RNG of the mansion is on the way back now. Once we solve this puzzle and then running back, there could be 2 haunted waiting for us. One of them has a gun. He's one of the guys that's probably actually killed me a lot of times on these runs actually. This game is inconsistent with the flashbolts and all that, so there's like a stairs at the door that they come through. And because they're not standing on the same level as the ground where the flashbolt went off, sometimes it just doesn't work. And they just ignore the flashbolts.
The hospital has not received the family's usual donation this year.
But if they do barge through, my strat is to run back then once I hear them barge through. You can tell by the sounds. But yeah, this is what they usually do. If they do that, we can kick the door, run out, because they're, you know, they'll always get staggered there. And we can just flash them and wait for the door to open. And that's the mansion. Thanks, Mizai, yeah. It's, like I was saying, long time coming. I was hoping that I could do this run live on stream, like,
No cure for what I'm going to
but I just decided to do an offline run randomly. I was like, alright, I'll just try one run here, and it ended up being the run.
Thoughts from the mind.
Ruik?
You can do runs on stream and offline at times, so. But regardless, we're still commentating here. But believe you me, I was just as nervous doing it offline as I was if I was live. If you guys heard me during the last chapters, oh, I was making weird noises and all that. I was trying to calm myself down to try and not be as nervous, so I was like making weird sounds. Because I was like, alright, this will calm me down. Just make random weird noises. Okay. That was my strategy. I turned into the Joker, basically. Oh yeah, so here, if you look at the bottom there, you see the tripwire there? It's not finished, it's not connected with the wall. That's a nice glitch. Conveniently, it saves us time and it gets us through that part, like, just quicker. Thanks, developers. Laughing like a maniac as a coping mechanism, yep. Hey, if it works for the Joker, you know? Yeah, so here's, we can do the hanging glitch in this door here. Saves a little bit of time. Normally, Sebastian would be like slowly open that door to activate the cutscene, so... So yeah, at this point now, I'm like breathing in and out more heavily. I'm like, all right, we're here. You know, we're this far into the run. We can do it. So no nonsense. Surely it's not gonna happen anytime soon, right?
Rich bastard. Shit. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, simple gameplay stuff here. Just turn the two cranks, do the thing. We do the thing, basically. That's the gameplay part here. Do the thing. I hope you guys got that. Right. And also, don't miss that shot either. Do the thing, don't miss the shot. Okay? So the strategy here is to snipe the first haunted here, and then two more haunted are going to spawn out. And I'm going to melee this guy because it resets his position. And now we can burn the other two together. And now the second wave we're going to use an electric bolt here. And now wait for the third guy to come out. And then we burn all three of them together. And that's the barn segment. There's a little bit of RNG to this part. The enemies can sometimes reanimate. And it takes, you know, longer for them to... for the cutscene to trigger then. And that can kind of increase the chance of the red Skittles monster to kill me.
Children. I want...
Thank you, Brad. And here we go, folks. The infamous Chapter 10. If there was ever a chapter where things can go wrong, it's this chapter. It's the rest of the game now, basically.
How many have you killed, Ruben? Ruben? Does he mean Ruik?
Numbers are irrelevant. They received as they themselves gave, and they served a higher purpose. They furthered my research.
So here we're gonna jump over this railing. Yep. See, it's kind of RNG how quickly you'll land down there. That's the quickest animation you'll get for that. Looks pretty cool when it happens. Doesn't always happen, sadly. So here I'm purposely shooting the glass there. There are two haunted in that room where that glass window is. They will be like baited out into this middle area where the blade spins around. So they're gonna get decapitated now from the blades. So yeah, just to resource saving, use the explosive bolt there. Yeah, so here we're gonna set down an electric bolt. We're gonna get rid of the sniper that's in the distance here. So when we're progressing coming up here, we don't have to worry about him. There is a second sniper here as well, by the way. But he only spawns in if you were to walk, like, at that door to us, to our left right now. That doorway. So as long as you don't go near it, he doesn't spawn in. So you can just get rid of the one sniper and then you're good to go. Yes, we get the axe here. And the sniper's gone, so we just have to worry about the blade and these two haunted here. And like I pointed out at the beginning, because I baited out the other haunted, there would be two other haunted in here, one with a gun and one of the regular haunted. But yeah, the area's like empty now, basically. Those guys won't wake up unless you go near them. There's another sniper here we're going to wait for. Just wait for him to shoot, and then, yeah. Good segments.
What the?
Alright, see it. We're going to sprint up here. We have to be quick here. I'm going to throw a ball that's going to attract the enemies here. Now, once I see the Ruik clone, that's when I'm going to set the freeze balls. Okay. Yeah, so those are the hunt that we just have to worry about there now for this area. So we're going to preset an electric bolt there just so we can be ready. So now at this point we're going to wait for these haunted. I'm going to bait them out there, set down an electric ball. I'm going to hide behind the wall because the guy with the drop down with the axe here, he can throw this axe at me if I'm like, you know, he can see me. I'm going to hide there just so he doesn't get me. Now I'm just going to wait for this haunted. I'm just going to shoot her as she's sprinting. I'm just going to run forwards because at this point, if she, you know, is catching up to me, she'll just get, she'll usually just run into this electric bolt, so. The strategies we're doing here are mostly just for consistency. Let's see, is there any trap parts there or anything?
This place.
Yeah, so incoming here, this part can be tricky at times. Usually it's can be straightforward. Other times the game just likes to be weird. So it's RNG how quickly this haunted is running up to us right there. How quickly he's gonna get to us. So this is good RNG. And now it's all hoping that the four are gonna get frozen together there. If that happens, we're good to go. I had an attempt there recently in this area where the freeze balls wouldn't connect to like all of them, so I had to keep using them. I ended up having to use all the freeze balls that I had in me to get by. So that wasn't fun. So far, yeah, this is a decent chapter 10. The Haunted have been acting accordingly. A lot of time they don't. They like to do their own thing. It's just random Brad, that's all it is. I recommend like spamming the torch on and off as you're sprinting like in that area or something. It can help like get their attention. And so this part here I like to just let her bait up here and just sprint up here. She'll usually always like miss the grab there. This will give us enough time to get our stamina back and all that. So I actually forgot to point, well, not really point out, I'm gonna point out something in a while, but something was happening from the beginning of this chapter, which I'm gonna point out to you guys later on. It's something funny, so it's something very hilarious. We'll get to that when the time comes. For now, we're going to go through here. Hey, Van Mako, how's it going? And so here we're just gonna, just wait for Laura, just try and kill as much time as possible, waiting for the flames to go away. You know, by the time we like, so I'm waiting for her to turn here, and then we run here and it baits her back now to this spot. So we're just like killing time. Just waiting for the flames to go away. Nice, yeah, we're just gonna wait here. Let Laura sprint into us. Now we'll disarm this, get the sniper ammo, and now we're just gonna wait for it to run up to us. At this point here, like, she never really would be able to, like, run up and grab you here. You usually have to, like, stop midway or something, or, yeah. So usually usually my strat would be to, like, do this part as quickly as possible. We're actually going to take our time here. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to just stay here. Because this will make her, like, run to us from there. We can just, like, sprint here then. Okay, I'm going to jump down here, and we're just going to walk here. We don't want to run too quickly there, because she will spawn out wherever we're standing at currently. So you want to, like, walk up to that body so she spawns, like, in our direction. Now, that's a precise thing as well there. Like, she will immediately go for a grab if she's facing me when she spawns out. So after I turn the crank, turn the valve there, we want to be, like, behind her, so she has to turn around before she can enter her grab animation. But if I do it correctly there, it will align like the way I want it to. If I'm not able to shoot the bomb quick enough or something, or yeah, I will like change my strategy there. Oh. And that's the lower segment. And the best part of the run, close-up shots of Sebastian.
Shit, back here again.
Yeah, you guys can see how much of a weirdo I am. I do these I do these close-up shots even in an offline run. I've entered my villain arc. But so at this point, chat, remember, keep in mind, like, we're 2 hours into the run. Things are getting good, you know. My heart rate is going crazy right now. I'm monka-essing. You know, basically from chapter 11 till the end of the run, my hands are shaking. I'm getting nervous. I'm trying my best to calm down, not to let that ruin the run of me, because that has happened in the past. Yep, I'm fighting. The difficulty of the game has increased right now. The run's even harder now. I'm fighting my own anxiety, my own nerves. Extra hard mode. Hi there, King.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, so I actually had something actually goes wrong here in this fight. The Amalgam Alpha was weird champion here. He was a bad boy in this fight. We got everything correctly here. So he used the explosive bolt here, flash him. Now we're gonna use that height behind the pillar because my own explosive bolt can do damage to me as well. 2 sniper shots, now we use the grenade. And now doing this, usually then shooting him after this will get me to phase 2. But he decided not to. And nearly got me. Yep. And I had to do this now. I shouldn't have had to do this right now. But like he should have been transitioning right now. We did the correct amount of damage for him to phase. But sometimes, even if you do enough damage, he just doesn't go into phase 2. It just doesn't happen sometimes. So this was a close call. Yeah, I was trying my best not to get salty at this point because things are going wrong there, and I was like, oh. But then I was thinking, the Amalgam Alpha is just like an animal, you know? You can't blame the animal for being an animal. The animal's an animal. The animal's gonna do what they're gonna do, you know? It's in the Amalgam Alpha's instincts to sometimes do that, so I was like, it's okay. It's just what he does. And we move on. It's in its nature. So yeah, before this run, my PB was Chapter 11 here. At the segment where you're saving Kidman. That's where my PB was at. What was the funny bit? It's still incoming. It's still incoming. There's a very funny thing, chat, that's gonna incoming, okay? It's not until the end of a certain chapter. But I think you guys will find it worth it. So anyway, yeah, chapter 11 here. This chapter's caused me many problems. I've probably died, like... I think I've probably died at, like, nearly every part of this chapter, like... I guess besides the end of it. Because I've only made it to the Kidman sections, but yeah. This beginning segment has gotten me in, you know, previous runs. But this strat we do here is pretty straightforward. Yeah, we knock this guy over, shoot the thing on his back. Make sure you're at a distance. That actually has a big range, that explosion. And now I'm trying to save resources. I'm going to specifically use the handgun to get rid of this guy. Just trying to, because we can get the ammo back, so no problem. I want to make sure I have as much ammo as possible for both the shorter door segment and the gondola. Oh. Yeah, we missed this shot there. Hardest chapter in the game, or 6? Like, oh, I would say it's a mixture between hardest chapters being 6, 10, and 11, I would say. Yeah, so here I'm gonna set an electric bolt here. You can do this part without using an electric bolt there, but I've had the guy, like, I've had the machine gun guy get me there at times, so just to remove the RNG. See. Yeah, so at this point, there'll be a guy that'll barge through this door. You don't have to worry about him as long as you're sprinting. So we sprint. We can't sprint now, but if we sprint up a little bit there, you'll always avoid him. And this guy here to the left doesn't attack you right away. He always climbs up on the thing there before he starts attacking, and his aggro goes away once you, like, go through the door. Oh, you didn't realize that, Van Mako? Cool, nice. Now you do. Now you know you're in for a treat, Van Mako, right? 100% chance of pogging now, right? That. Yeah, like I was saying, chat, you guys should have seen me when I was at this point in the game right now. My heart rate was through the roof. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Why did I do the fence skip there? I'm doing this run with no major glitches. Like, I want to do this run as authentically as possible. I don't want any glitches to help me out to achieve this. So I wanted to do this as hard as possible and achieve it. No major glitches and all that. Yeah. So here, at this point here, I could have burnt this guy right there. But a lot of time he jumps up right away. So I was like, I'm going to use the electric bolt there anyway. There's no point in not using it there.
Some kind of fake?
Yeah, so I would consider the next part here to be one of the major run killers of the game.
You gotta be kidding.
This shorter door segment. Thankfully, I've figured out.
This place is filthy.
Thankfully, well, not figured out. I didn't figure out this. The beginning of this part is done by. I'm pretty sure the strat was first done by Tenden. Tenden is a long time Evil Within runner. But basically, we start off the fight with sniping the guy that's hiding behind the thing, and then we freeze bolt the first two haunted. This makes this part more consistent. Just for the beginning. So coming here, we'll have the 3 haunted, and specifically, we'll need to freeze the first two here. And if we shoot the right spot here, we can knock this guy over. There we go. And now the rest of the parts, or most of all, the next 2 waves are going to be for electric bolting these guys. And now I specifically set this on the ladder because if you set it on the ground, there's a chance it'll evaporate on the ground because there's hunted burning on the ground there. Alright, now we just wait for the sniper. Also, one thing to point out, if you do this part quickly, you skip a wave of enemies. So because we've killed these hunters so quickly, we have one less wave to fight. If you're not quick enough, there will be an extra wave where one of them will have an explosive or a crossbow or whatever. And just another regular hunted then. And then after that, you fight those 2 guys now, who I just burned. So here we're just doing this very safely. If I timed this right, you can throw 2 grenades there, but that guy with the machine gun here can shoot Sebastian's arm, like as he's thrown that grenade there. His arm, his hitbox with the arm can be hit by the machine gun, so gotta be careful there. Yeah, so here I'm being very careful. We're gonna wait for this guy. I'm gonna let him shoot twice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, yeah, missed the shot. Of course we did. So here I'm like shooting, but I'm waiting a second because the range on the sniper guy when he jumps up to doing a melee or whatever is huge. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait. If he gets up again, I'll do something else, shotgun him again or something, and then use some handgun bullets or something. That was actually a little bit that was reckless of me to do there, honestly, to try and like if I wanted to burn him. But it was like it was in the moment thing. I'm expecting him to go down with the Magnum, so. Alright. Why not to snipe him? Because I want to save the sniper rounds. I want to make sure I have as many sniper rounds for the gondola here. So here we're gonna flash. This is another part where the game is Papega. And the flashballs just don't work. Mainly because of the walls that are in the area there. They can like block the effect of the flash. Because this game is super optimized, you know? Yeah. So I'm watching behind me here because the haunted with the axe there, you can throw the axe like while you're on the gondola here. But usually if any of the other two haunted get forced, you're usually fine. So I'm just making sure. And from here, it's all just depending if I miss handgun shots now on these guys. That's what'll get me killed here, if I miss too many handgun shots. No, mostly if I land the next, I guess the next 3 hits, like this guy, and then yeah, that shouldn't happen. By the way, he shouldn't just get staggered there. He should fall over that first hit. So we snipe that. All right, that's a little bit bad, but that's okay. We missed that. We do that. Now we're gonna go back here so this guy can't get me with the machine gun. Do that. Okay. We do that. So if everything went more correctly there, I wouldn't have had to shoot those guys at the end there. They would have died sooner. But yeah, we did it. We killed them all. But very, very scuffly done, but we got through the gondola. One thing to point out with the Magnum as well, we can use a certain amount of Magnum ammo because we get 2 rounds here and then 3 rounds in chapter 13. So we can use something like 5 rounds, which we saved 2 of them for the spider in chapter 12. For the pre-shooting, just to skip some of his attacks. Kidman. And we can use like a couple of more for certain parts, like I was using there. Because you're already gonna be carrying like the max amount of Magnum ammo, so there's no point in like not using them right now.
I better get over there.
So at this point here, I want to. So these haunted that you see here, these haunted are connected with when you get to that spot. So if we can actually shoot them, there'll be less of them I have to fight. So I got rid of one of them. That's like good enough, I guess. There'll be less of them that I want to run into the electric bolts. But yeah, I'm probably at the most, like, some of the most nervous right now. Because this is my PB spot. I haven't gotten past this part in the permadeath runs, so...
Fuck.
We're at like 99% like Monka-S, you know? The most nervous we can be. 100% is incoming. And then I was full on, my hands were shaking like non-stop in chapter 15. Alright, so here we're just gonna run up here, get the electric bolts, bait these guys here. And yeah, if we do this right, we can burn them all in one match here. Very good. I'm surprised they didn't none of them like reanimated. That happens there like at times.
If you hadn't come along.
Is my AKUMU world record on Deathless? Like a lot of time they're not. No.
Save it for later.
We did get a recent run there on the one with no fighting chance back, and that had 2 deaths in it, 2 like real deaths in it. 2 or 3 deaths in it, whatever. So, just to point out this part here, there's a guy at the elevator there with a machine gun. He will shoot you. If you want to consistently get by there with baby stamina, just walk up until you hear the beeping from the explosion, and then sprint. And you'll be able to just run to the stairs then.
I'm so glad you're all right.
And the machine gun guy won't get you, because the timing of him like exiting the elevator happens just as you're about to get to him, so...
I found him in a cage. He freaked and ran, though.
It's like the perfect timing that the bomb is there.
I think we've all been seeing strange things. Have you been having any nosebleeds, headaches?
No. Why?
Joseph was. It's like he was turning into one of those things.
Maybe it doesn't affect everybody.
So I think coming here is one of the reasons why, like, I absolutely despise, like, running through AKUMU, because, or that I would hate doing AKUMU runs. Because you'd be on a great run, but then you do this part with the Roombas, and it's like, oh, because this is a complete, like, RNG fest, and there's not too much room for you to be doing stuff to get more control.
What is this? Did you shoot me?
You started. You attacked.
Hey,
me.
Coffin, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, no, it's like we've been doing this, we've been, you know, attempting this for months, you know.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, if you guys run around chat, we did like 80 plus attempts on this or something. So, and we had the most like crazy like fails and all of that.
Get it open. Get it open. Get it open.
Leslie? Leslie, is that you?
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, yeah, Coffin.
Leslie? I'm getting tired of playing games.
Alright, so yeah. So the Roomba here, you can kind of like do something with it. Like, there's not too much RNG. It's RNG like where exactly he's going to be here, but he'll either be doing what he just did there, you can just run around, or he'll be going back to where he came from. They're the two like most likely things. And now from here, it's complete RNG. From here, I'm just like, alright, he's doing that, I'm going to move this way. After this now, I'm like very happy right now. I'm like, alright, thank God we're out of here. Yeah, so here, this guy doesn't hear your sprinting, so you can actually just wait there and just run up and stealth him. Hey, Lady Border Punch coming in with the 34-month resub. Thank you very much. Nice, simple stuff here. 400 are going to spawn here, and we just flash them.
Joseph.
Yeah, so here, craft the flash to make sure we have 3 of them, whatever, fully. And then we pre-equip the Magnum, just so we can shoot the spider boss incoming at the very beginning. Barely, Brad. My heart barely remained in my chest. Barely. Alright, so incoming is the chapter 12. Very, I guess you would call this like sort of an auto-scroller chapter, you know? Maybe not an auto-scroller, but yeah, very linear. So you can save a lot of time with these fights here and prevent a lot of his attacks if you shoot him with the very beginning of the fight with the Magnum. It skips his phases and it stops him like doing certain attacks. And afterwards throw a grenade if you want to end the fight even quicker. If we were lucky, the fight would have already ended by now. But you'll always like end the fight like here. The first phase, this for like first phase. Yeah, we got lucky with the sniper ammo here as well. It really wouldn't like matter if I got this ammo or not. The only thing that would really change is like just be using more hanging ammo to shoot enemies, whatever. Just to reserve whatever resources.
I don't know how long we'll be safe here.
So here you can we could glitch out Joseph here.
Now what?
But I'm just gonna do this part like normally here.
Sebastian, they're watch out, they've got dynamite.
So this part is mostly timed, but I'm convinced you want to kill the first like 3 or 4 hunted here to do this part a bit quicker. From here on out, it's more just surviving at this point. From here on out, we're just killing the most dangerous hunted. So here we're going to be trying to get rid of this guy. We're going to yeet him into oblivion, into the shadow realm. We failed the first hit because I think we hit his Molotov. But those Molotov guys respawn. They don't respawn if you don't kill them, obviously. So we just yeet them out of the area, and now we can't return, making this a lot easier.
Get to cover.
And then from here, we're going to wait for certain hunt to spawn up here. There can be 2 hunted that spawn here. If you kill that hunted there, another one will spawn. But if you just if we harpoon him out of the area, you know, we get rid of him, but the other one doesn't spawn then. So I could choose to use 2 sniper shots to one-hit them, or use 1 harpoon to get rid of, you know, the first guy. And after this now, it's done. You can just do nothing. At this point, you just wait.
More of them.
At this point, we chill.
Leave these ones to me. That was a close one.
Alright, so once again, we're going to pre-equip the Magnum, get ready, because the Spider's going to return. And this time, he has two phases. Two phases of doing the same thing that he did before. You just got to deal with it twice. So we usually do have to avoid, we gotta avoid like one like phase of his attacks, which it's usually the easier one. So basically, once he does this twice, where he brings out these little slug things, the second time he does it, that's when like the fight will end then. And so, he'll usually never, like, hit you with the first one. So I like to purposely just stand where Joe, like, at the beginning there. And then once he's going for the second one, like, which usually is, like, where he's going to be aiming for me, then I, like, move forward. And at this point, I'm going to try and shoot as many as possible, and then use the shotgun if it's not worth, if I'm, like, if it seems like the shots are not landing, which does happen, I'll just use a flash. And yeah, that's the bus segments. You literally save like 2 minutes of time or something by using the Magnum strap, by the way. It cuts off a lot of time with this, with that part, so it's very good for AKUMU.
Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Yeah, so here we're actually gonna kill all the haunted in this whole area. We're gonna kill everyone. The strat I like to do here is I like to use like 3 bottles here to group up all the haunted in the area. If we do that, you can see like most of them are there. Some of them might not be all there, so we're gonna throw this one here. That'll get them all over there. And now, finally, we can use the bottle and put it over at this bomb on the wall. Just throw it there. And now we're gonna use a mix of both one explosive ball plus the bomb on the wall, and that'll get rid of them all. You can see them all lined up together. Very nice combo kill. This is kind of this is more of a very just safety thing. I could mostly if not kill that sniper there. I'm mostly safe, but just. I have had this sniper hit me before, so I'm just removing all possible RNG. So we're going to snipe him from the distance. We're going to shoot the barrel with this guy. And now here I'm just, it could be kind of, you kind of have to line up the shot here. Get this, yeah, that was good. That was good timing. Nope. All right, chat. We have the funny thing incoming here. Not really a thing in the game, but yeah, it's at the end of this chapter. So here I'm just using a flash just to make sure we can get by these guys. So, so you don't need to do anything for this bus segment here. This bus segment is it's not possible for something to happen here. For anything to go bad. It's an auto-scroller. You can AFK at this part. The game will even turn the bus for you at the end of it when there's a truck in your way.
I'm gonna push through.
Nope. Oh god. Alright, chat. Alright, chat, do you notice something here? Chat, do you guys notice something that's going on right now? Why is nothing happening? Why am I not collecting the next chapter? Well, chat, I'll tell you, I've been holding in a piss since the beginning of chapter 10. I've been trying to hold in a piss, and I've been like, can I make it to the end of the game? No. I had to AFK and use the bathroom. So, yeah. And I was like, I really want to complete the run and not AFK. So... And I was thinking, like... oh no, because, like... And I didn't want to edit this in any way. Because I did not want this to be in any way thinking people this was spliced or anything. You know, I've spent too much time trying to get this run for this to be like something that would be like, splicing the runs now, Jig, huh? So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna keep this recording, use the bathroom, and come back. Actually, I'm curious how long it took me. Yeah. So, yeah. Since like the beginning of like chapter 10, I was like, oh man, I really need to use the bathroom right now. Maybe the need to, use the bathroom will go away or something. But no, it just got worse. I couldn't hold it in at this point. Oh god. And yes, I did wash my hands, if you're wondering. That's why I'm not back yet. Alright, Past Jigs, can you come back already? There you go, he's chat. Past Jigs is back. Right, Past Jigs, you're back, right? We're mentally refreshed now. It's funny, when I was actually like using the bathroom there, I didn't feel like I was that long, but it feels like I was way longer now actually, just waiting here. But yeah, chat, we're completing this run with clean hands. Hashtag clean hand completed run. I also have like heavy OCDs. I would not be able to hold my controller if I didn't clean my hands, so that would like bother me. But yeah, I wanted to have no edits or anything in this chat. This is purely just be hit and record when the run starts. Hit stop recording when we get to, to the end screen.
Sticking out of the ground? Yeah.
That's it.
But look how it's positioned. If we can get over there, we might be able to use it to get across. Let's just concentrate on getting out of here.
Yeah, so the timer chat is tracking the in-game time. It's actually tracking the live split tracks. We have a tracker for the in-game time, so that's why it's stopping. Like whenever you see the timer stop, that means the timer stopped in-game.
Damn it! First Kidman now.
Which is usually just like during when it's paused or chapter end screens. Alright, so here, I'm going to start this part off by waiting for this haunted, so he runs into the tripwire explosion here. This guy is actually scary. This guy can like jump up and but he landed on his front side, so I've actually had this guy kill me before because I tried to burn him like as he was landing on his back, and he jumps up and does the melee. He's actually got me there recently with that. So I was actually thinking about that like as I was here. So this is a nice consistent strat for this part. It's very straightforward. So now, every haunted in this whole area is now at the beginning of the area where we came from. And we just run by now. The whole area is empty. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did the melee as well there. He should... The only reason I'm alive, chat, is because of the distance I'm at. That's it. If I was any closer, chat, run over. Run ogre, chat. Yep. Thankfully I was like thinking of that in that moment there. Like, at the moment, I'm fighting, like, all possible nerves in my body right now. Calm down, man. Calm down. I think at this point, the most thing I'm nervous about is the part before the Quell fight, where you're running around the traumas and the alter egos. That part is like, ugh.
Has to let them know he has the upper hand.
Yeah, that's actually what was mostly in my mind at this point as well. Wasn't really thinking about much else, like that, and then like the actual Quell fight.
I could see it, but I couldn't turn back. I had to know. I had to know the truth, and he knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive, one will do well to use whom they trust.
Yeah, nothing too much here. We just wait until we get close to him to run. A lot of what we gotta do in this run is just looking at our stamina and seeing like, oh, what if I'm sprinting like the whole time? Yeah, like mostly just run into me and kill me.
Joseph?
Enter Hell's Kitchen.
Oh God, now what?
Yeah, so we set the electric bolt there. There's a high chance 2 of the Roombas will end up there. So it's a good spot to set them there. Here we shotgun that guy. Well, that Roomba. Man, did I just assume that Roomba's gender? Oh no. Okay. So here. Yeah. That's kind of a waste of bolts, but I want consistency. So here we just want... That's what we're hoping for. The explosive Roomba. Go into that electric bolt there. That's the Monka S Roomba here. But this part here can be scary. There's a lot going on here. The beginning of it is easy because the grenades are guaranteed to kill the first keeper here. If you do 2 standing grenade throws, you'll always land the grenades at him. But then after that, a Roomba spawns in, so I'm gonna... To just make sure that I get rid of it, I'm just gonna use an electric bolt.
You again?
I usually would try for the shotgun just to save resources for trap parts. But now at this point, we're going to be using two explosive bolts for the other two phases here. So yeah, one explosive bolt, sniper round, and then one or two handle bullets will take him out. And of course I want to be at a distance because my own explosive bolt can hit me as well. So here I'm trying to get as much distance as I can. And you gotta wait as well because the keeper has iframes when he's spawning out like that, he has iframes, so you have to know the exact moment when you can set it down.
God damn it. Fuck. I'd better find Kidman. Joseph, you've got to be alive.
So yeah, the subway segments here. At the beginning here, I'm going to be sprinting till a certain point and then walking. Because I don't want this Ruik clone to hear me sprinting specifically. It's better if he alerts when you're like walking, because he reacts, like his reaction to you is slower. He won't like summon out the lower arms as quickly. So see the way he's turning there, and he hasn't summoned them out yet. Like he's just like a little turn or whatever, and then he summons them out. Whereas if you were sprinting, he would have done that. He would have had a faster animation. And I do that because I've had times where you know, the lower arms will still get me even though I'm like using the electric bolt there and all and so on. They still would have like enough time to recharge, because they still do continue to come after you like after they get stunned from the electric bolts. And the most worrying thing here actually there is not making that jump there onto the sides. I've had times where I fail the jump from the subway onto that little pathway or whatever. So here I'm trying to get this guy's attention. Yeah. And this is a little bit of a worry there, but those explosive balls there will take care of him. So we're just gonna make sure he goes down. Pretty all straightforward stuff here. These guys are harmless, except this guy. This guy is he's immediately going for the insta-kill tentacle thing. It's kind of a strange feeling, like this is all like the first time I've reached these parts in this in an actual like permadeath run. Like, done some practice and all for them, but yeah, it'll always hit different when you're actually like on a run. As I hear, we're just increasing the speed here. I'm gonna stop here so I can do this easier. Oh yeah, was she like failing the thing here? Man, I just couldn't get the thing going here, could I? Yeah. No instant turn for me. Yeah, so this part here is probably like... I'd say this part here is probably the last, like, most inconsistent part, maybe. I feel like I don't feel as scared as the other parts from after this. Like, I can still easily die to the Quell, easily die to the Chapter 15 Gauntlet and all that. Still failed the final shot at the very end. I'm scared of this guy to this trauma here, so I'm gonna freeze him. Thankfully, the freeze balls last a long time. So, like, by the time he gets out of this freeze ball, like, all this scene has happened here, and he can't, like, turn and enter an attack. So he's just, like, turning around here. And now here, I just gotta be careful, because we gotta manage our stamina. Wait for it to regen. Set down an electric bolt here. This is also a part I could make easier by using the handgun glitch. I could do this part without using the electric bolt if I do the handgun glitch, so... Oh yeah, this is a close call actually. Yeah, that guy actually went for a grab animation there. The alter egos do like a... They enter like a grab where they're running for you, and he actually did that there, but he ran like past me. Which is nice. And I came up with a pretty... nice strat for the Quell here. Because we're not upgrading the Magnum, we're doing 40% less damage. So we want to land like as many headshots as possible. It's all like specifically timed. I need to reload at a certain point and all that. I'm also going to be switching to the sniper and the shotgun to shoot them once with each. So we start off with waiting a sec. Well, yeah, that's actually enough there. Headshot, 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 reload. I know I'm aiming to the top to get his head there twice. I'm going to switch here, do that. That, yeah, stagger, and that'll finish him off there. Pretty good fight. My intention is to come out of this fight with at least 2 Magnum rounds. We came out with 4, so... We want 2 of the Magnum rounds for the Sadist with the RPG. And the other 2 can be... I think I used that as an emergency shot in the Gauntlet fight. But if I can, I would like to save more for one of the double keepers. But yeah, chat, at this point now, I'm at maximum, like, nerves. My hands are shaking the whole time for the next 20 minutes or so. Chat, think about the most nervous you've ever been at a certain point, you know? Maybe going to a job interview or something, you know, those butterfly feelings and all that you get, like, oh my god. That was me full on. Nope. Yeah, the first day of school nerves, you know?
You published my research in your name again. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
And I have done you a favor. You have no credentials. You'd never appear in a reputable journal otherwise. Nobody in the world knows you even exist.
Oh, but they will know. I have surpassed you in every way you can imagine. No matter. I have what I need. All that's left is the procedure.
Indeed. That is why we are here.
We? You wouldn't dare. You couldn't complete it without
It's
me.
pretty crazy. Like, some of the easiest parts of the run are actually, like, incoming, but because of how, like, we're at the end and we're, like, it's just a mixture of how long it takes, you know, how long the game is. It increases, like, how nervous I'll get. Like, you know, we went through all so much, you know, just to get to here, like, and it all could just end in an instant from the most, like, just the most random thing. Like here, for instance, chat, things go wrong here. Look at this. I was hoping that guy would, like, land in the middle there, and, like, these guys here. You see, this is all RNG here now, because that one of those guys could just wake up now and grab me or hit me when I'm taking out the thing out there. So this is a nice, This was really making me more nervous as well. Like, I was like, oh, the game's really trying to stop me right now. I feel like the game has become like Skynet at this point. I was like, the game's actually trying to stop me. The game's changing its programming. The game always does that, though.
Nobody here at all? Ruik?
Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Leslie!
Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Alrighty, chat, we have the last, like, you know, big run through here.
Losing our minds.
Before the last bits of madness.
This way.
Can we do it, chat? Chat, can Jigsaw prevail? Chat, have I been debating you guys this whole time? Oh, what if I didn't get it, chat? What if I failed? Oh, what if I failed the final shot? I think this would be the biggest debate in history if I actually did that.
Where are you taking me?
Mizai, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you soon.
This way. This way.
It's going to come down.
This way.
Yeah, chat, thank you all for being here. It really means a lot. Just, to me, this run was really important, I think. This is probably the most proud thing I've ever done in this game, I think. It'll have to be. It's at least the hardest thing. Like, this run's a pretty big deal, so...
Beacon, just like Joseph said.
At this point, chat, resource-wise, we're still needing actually a good amount of trap parts and all that. I think we're gonna be using like, I think we used like 6 electric bolts or something in the gauntlet fight incoming. That's like, what, 24 trap parts?
The sedative they used on me must have been my own. I was aware of every slice, every severed nerve.
And there's like all the other stuff that we need, like enough sniper ammo. And then I want enough trap parts for the explosive bolts as well, for the keepers. There's also 5 trap parts I could have gotten here too, but I definitely had enough for what we needed. And I do wonder if this was live on stream, would I have gotten too nervous to finish this? Maybe I would have failed if I was on stream. Would have been a bit more nervous, I'd say. Maybe it would have been fine. Yeah, chat, like I was saying earlier, chat, I was making all sorts of sounds and all while playing here at this point. I was trying to calm myself down, so I was like making all the weirdest noises. It was great.
Damn it!
No worries, Ifrit. A lot of people haven't realized. Yeah, I did an offline run earlier and got the run. So now we're commentating that run. Yeah, so this is all specifically timed. If you want to, like, you need to be very quick here, because there's going to be, like, a forced cutscene here. And if we don't set this electric bolt down in time, See how much time you don't have before the scene triggers? Because you lose control of Sebastian here. Like, these guys will all split up and so on. So you need to be quick there to get to here. And here, we want to be quick here as well, because of these haunted incoming. Oh yeah, this is actually a bit scary. Look at this guy. He has the machine gun, but he takes a bit of time before he actually attacks you, and he always like turns around there. So I was, in my mind, I was like, I should be fine, because he's gonna like walk in the direction of the electric bolts. And we just wait for the next wave here. Yeah, I'm shocked that didn't actually get him there. Yeah, this is where I used the extra magnum shot. Things were just going like not right here. And I needed to save my resource. I need to save like the resource I have, so I was like, right, get the hang of now. That's this phase. Alright, and now we have a nice amount of time before the next enemies come in. Hey there, let's horror. Yeah, so this is all specifically timed here. We're gonna set these down. I'm gonna specifically set the electric bolts here at this. I like to set it there because that can help the RPG Sadist not actually kill me with the rocket launcher. And it's actually, for some reason, like standing up here and waiting makes these guys go into the electric bolts here more consistently, which this guy didn't actually. He should have actually been in that electric bolt quicker than that, but wasn't this time. Now at this point, you'll always like miss the rocket there. Now we want to do 3 headshots. 2 magnum rounds. And keep in mind, they're haunted like on the left side, like about the, you know, they're coming at me, so we have to do that part very, you know, very quickly, like. We don't have much time to play around. This is so gross and disgusting, as in like we're gaming. Yeah, so I was actually low on resources here. I usually want 6 explosive balls here. We only could have 5, so, and it actually does make a difference because it's gonna give one of the keepers more time to actually like attack me. So we had like another close call here. Yeah, so you have to wait because they have iframes when they're spawning out like that. Okay, he's still not dead. You know, I'm like, use the grenade. And then the grenade doesn't go the way they said it was going to go, so I'm like, oh no. So I'm going close to him to see if I can bait out a melee attack, but he went for the sprint. And now we just, yeah, do that. Here we go. We're just reacting to what the game's doing. And we go from there.
Ruik. I created you. You cannot keep me here.
Yeah, so here it's a good strat to pre-shoot the bomb, the wall, and the tripwire thing. You can shoot both of them from there, so makes this part way easier if you do that. Because now, like, mostly everything here, like, isn't really a deal. And once you get... Because it's like a small hallway here as well. And if you get hit by the eyeball, it's whatever. It doesn't kill you, so... Now we just get with a... Yeah. We literally just have to worry about the bear trap and just wait. Shoot the eyeball to be a bit quicker. Here I'm just trying to be careful. This looks a lot clearer than console. Yes, it is. If you're able to play on PC, do it. It's way more smooth. But yeah, chat. We have beat the main gameplay now. The main gameplay is done. All that's left now is an auto-scroller. And then like a, you know, rocket launcher segment, a final shot. It still is possible to die. I've lost runs to the rocket launcher parts. I've failed the final shot in a no-death run in the past. I've gotten a great no-death run, and then I failed the final shot. Because I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. I couldn't aim properly. I literally just couldn't press right, you know, or I'll move the analog stick to the left and aim and shoot because I was too nervous. Yeah, that's happened.
Can't be.
Help! Help!
Hey, Messiah, coming in with the 13 months. Thank you very much. So yeah, straightforward gameplay here, chat. You run to the right here. You go straight up left. And then you just go straight up now. Gaming. What you do there. The Amalgam will show us his good dental care. Yo, Burstu coming with the 4 months. Thank you very much, man. Alright, chat, are you guys ready to see a godlike rocket launcher fight? We got the quickest fight ever. Alright. So we just do some Jigs P aiming here. So chat, this part here actually freaked me out. I got so nervous about how good this part went that I was like, oh no. I didn't expect to be doing the final shot this quickly. Oh, my anxiety went crazy here. Yeah, watch this, Chaz. Crazy. Alright, we get the first shot off. We got the headshot. We didn't get that hit, it just went through him, because Pepega. Headshot. And the fight's over. We got a god tier fucking rocket launcher fight, man. If you get like 3 to 4 headshots, depending on how much you shoot them, you'll get a quick fight like that. At this point, I was like, oh god, the final shot now. There it is, cha. Cha, permadeath achieved. It's official now. Hell yeah. At this point, there's no going back. It's too bad I won't get that rocket launcher fight in like an actual speed run that I care about with time. Because that would save like 40 seconds or something. 30, 40 seconds.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here. Ruik. I'm going to finish this.
Right, the final nail in the coffin. The final stamp on this journey we've been on, chat, with these permadeath runs. So the IGT stops here when you skip this first cutscene, which you'll see when the timer stops here. That's when the... yeah. It's tracking the IGT, so...
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere. No one can.
Yeah, 306, 32. I wonder if I can, like, the numbers can round up or whatever. Yeah, so, yeah, there we go. Yes! At this point, I was freaking out, chat. It was more like when I completed the... when I, like, finished it, when I got the final shot in,